Hi everybody, and welcome to the September 22nd, 2007 edition of What's New here on hisnibs.com. We are busy preparing for the New York, New Jersey pen show, which begins Friday, September 29th, and packing up the Nibmobile and getting ready to raise the drawbridge here at the Palace as we head out across state lines to the show. Also this coming weekend will be the Dallas pen show, held on the same days. So it's a great opportunity to catch one or the other depending on your geographical location. I'm going to profile a number of different pens this update. The first is a new addition to Monteverde's Mega line. Ever since these terrific roller balls, or Mega ink balls as they're also called, were introduced last year, people have loved the all black version, but for many it's too large. It really is a supersized pen. So there have been a lot of requests for Monteverde to come out with a black pen that has the same dimensions and the same size as the burgundy or the limited editions that have come out. So a little bit smaller in size, still a large pen. And they have done that with the Mega Gold, which is an all black pen with gold highlights. And we'll be showing you and taking a look at that pen in a moment. Also, we have two pens from Delta. The first one is a limited edition, and with the recent passing of Luciano Pavarotti, this one has particular significance, as it's a limited edition commemorating the life and career of Enrico Caruso, who many consider to be the greatest tenor of all time. And what's particularly nice about the Caruso limited editions are that they're created in a gorgeous celluloid as the material for the barrel and cap. So we'll take a look at that. Also new from Delta is the Delta Vintage, which has a price point around $100, which is a real rarity for Delta. It's a classic lines pen, very attractive, comes in 3 different colors. The only thing I would mention is that it's only appropriate for those of you who just use ink cartridges. It was designed so that it's not fillable from a bottle, but it will only take international style short cartridges. I think that was a mistake on their part, but it's a lovely pen nonetheless. In our last update, I introduced you to Lai Yee's pen rolls, and those have gone terrifically in the week or 10 days since the last update. In fact, 2 of the patterns, the Chinese horoscope and the cats patterns, have totally sold out. So Lai Yee has introduced 5 or 6 new patterns, and we'll take a quick look at those. I'd also suggest for those of you who haven't yet signed the online petition for creating a series of U.S. postage stamps commemorating the fountain pen, to please do so. You can find a link on the main page, the home page of hisnibs.com. Just click on that and it will take you to the page to sign the petition. We need a lot more names than we have now. I think we're maybe about 350. And if you got family and friends to join us, we can present our case to the U.S. Postal Service. Alright, and first up, as promised, we have the new Mega Ink Ball Gold and Black. This lovely pen case. And we see the pen itself here, along with 3 extra tips. There's already one on the pen. And a bottle of Monteverde Black ink. Converter for the pen. And there are also some cartridges underneath. So you can begin to see a little bit of the gold on the clip. As well as on the tip. Although considered a medium-sized pen in the Mega world, this is still an oversized pen, as you can see. And for comparison, we have the original oversized black Mega with chrome highlights. And it's a bit longer. But perhaps more important, it's also a fair amount fatter than the new gold. And for some people, it's just a little too hefty to handle. Next up is the Enrico Caruso limited edition pen. This is the gold trim and lever fill version. Can't quite see it on this video, but the cap top has a little profile of Caruso. Pen unscrews and the cap screws on the back. An oversized pen. Very comfortable, very lightweight. Again, this is made of celluloid and has really rich black and brown patterning. Here is the silver highlighted pen, which is a cartridge or converter fill. And you can just make out a difference there of the two colors and the gold having the lever. And here is the ballpoint rollerball gel pen, depending on which of those refills you choose to use. It's a Parker format refill. Smaller than the fountain pens, but still a good size writer. And there they go, collapsing against each other. Okay, and here we have the Delta Vintage pen. This one is in the blue. The three colors are kind of a pearlized resin. And again, you'll see these much more clearly on the website, the photographs. This is a medium-sized pen. And again, this is cartridge only, and there is no cartridge in there. What there might have been. They've made it so that the barrel is not large enough inside to take a converter for bottled ink. So again, I've tried a number of small converters, none of them fit. So this truly is a cartridge only pen. There's the red. You can sort of see the pearlized resin. Makes up the barrel and cap. And the third one is a kind of a grayish black. Also very, very handsome. Classic design. And this Delta Vintage. Now holding it up there didn't aid much in being able to see it. Lai Yee had some requests for a more subtle pattern for her pen rolls, so This is what she came up with. Okay, that's a joke. It's not too subtle. This is the Dragon and Flames. Great for your motorcycle. Here's a more subtle one. Nice sedate. Pen roll. Reminds me of tobacco pouches I used to have when I smoked a pipe. Here goes a Delta Vintage and a Delta Caruso inside. Here we have one of ships and old maps. What could get more Chinese than this? Panda bears. The American flag. Still has some threads on that one. It goes out of the way. And again, you would fold over the flap to protect the caps of the pens, and then just roll from the side, and roll the longer of the two attached ribbon ends around a few times, and make your bow. And you're ready to travel. And although we ran out of the cat pattern, we didn't forget the dog lovers amongst us. Now, if you thought the Mega was an oversized pen, you ain't seen nothing yet. These are some neat little pen boxes or gift containers that I picked up recently. Fill them with cartridges or a couple of pens with tissue paper, chocolate, that's always one of my favorites. And here I have one where I've put in a red pen roll, so that's a perfect way to give a gift of a pen roll. And it's also the perfect way to win any bets about who has the largest fountain pen. Just whip one of these out and you've won. So thanks again for joining us, and until next time, take care.